Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Colin Zhu, aka the Chef Doc, and we are live in Denver, Colorado at the American College of Lifestyle Medicine 2023. I am joined by Mark, who is the CEO, co-founder, right, of Whole Harvest, and I have a lot of great questions. Why come to lifestyle medicine?
Well, we love working with lifestyle medicine doctors, providers of all kinds to really refer their patients to us to we make it easy for your patients to eat this way, to eat a whole food plant-based diet, and that's our mission. The people that you work with are closest to our heart, people that are working on reversing a chronic disease or, wanting to prevent getting one. So those are the people we love to work with. So that's
What was the origin story of how Whole Harvest got started?
Yeah, so do you want me to go through the whole thing? Because it takes a little bit.
Cliff notes.
Okay, Cliff notes. All right. So we started Whole Harvest in 2020 based on two guys' experiences with heart disease, myself and my business partner, Mike. Mike's had a dramatic experience. He's been a friend for over 30 years, a very fit guy, went to the gym every day. And one day he's driving home from the gym and he gets chest pains and he gets home and they get worse. And so he's thinking, gosh, am I having a heart attack or did I work out too hard? What did I do? So he drives himself to the hospital. And 2 stents later, he's talking to his cardiologist and his cardiologist says, hey, Mike, you got to clean up your diet.
It's amazing he actually just drove to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm crazy probably, but yeah, that's what he did. And so cardiologist says, hey, clean up your diet, Mike. I know you're in good shape and everything, but you can't eat this way anymore. So he did. He made some changes. Year later, same thing. Back in the hospital, third stent going in. By this time, he's saying, this isn't really working for me, what I'm doing. He started to do his own research, found forks over knives, started following Dr. Esselstyn and Dr. Campbell, went all in on a whole food plant-based no oil diet. To this day, 12 years later, he's in the best shape of his life in his late 50s, reversed his heart disease, no further problems. I came into the picture a few years ago when I woke up in the middle of the night with my whole left side numb. I'm thinking, gosh, am I having a stroke? I was 51 years old at the time. And I went to the hospital, did the MRI, no stroke. I wanted to push it a little further, found a cardiologist, and did the whole battery of tests, including the CT scan where they put barium in your veins and you go into the tube. And yeah, I've got plaque buildup. I'm 51 years old. So I said that wasn't the reason for the event on that night at 2:30 in the morning, but it's like, I've got to start paying attention to this, right? And so Mike said, hey, try this whole food plant-based no oil diet, which I did. And I was wanting to make sure it worked. So I took my labs on the front end. I did it for 3 weeks, and then I took my labs again. Well, for me, yeah, it's like I'm going to prove it. So I had lost 12 pounds in those 3 weeks. My cholesterol dropped 40 points.
3 weeks?
3 weeks. And, all my numbers are starting to align, and my blood pressure was better. I'm like, wow, this really works. The difficult part is when you're busy running around, running your practice, doing your business, it's kind of hard to do all the shopping and the chopping and the preparing and the meal prepping. So I said, Mike, let's come up with a way to make this easier for people to do. So we started Whole Harvest in 2020, and the goal is to make it easy for people to live this lifestyle of whole food, plant-based, no oil eating.
So it's no oil, whole food plant-based,
Yep.
and SOS-free, my understanding, right?
We do have several SOS-free meals, but yeah, absolutely. We are always oil-free. We're no added sugar, and then we have a line of zero salt, and then we have a line of just low sodium.
And what did you see in the market? Was there at the time a lot of competition? Like, what was the gaps that you were seeing that you felt, we can fill in these gaps to be able to help people far and wide?
Yeah, I mean, the big gap was there was really no one doing no oil. That was the biggest gap. There's a lot of meal prep companies, a lot of kits and, meal delivery services that really say they're healthy. But then when you look at the nutrition facts, there's tons of fat, oil, sodium. So it's really not healthy. So we're the real deal. We use, all whole food ingredients, no processed things. And it's just a very healthy approach to eating whole food plant-based.
Which types of people have responded to it? So you have your general consumers, right? Your day-to-day eating, but doctors subscribe to this. Health system. Like, what kind of clientele?
Yeah, so we work with over 200 providers. Ranges from medical doctors, PAs, dietitians, referring their patients to us. But then we have a big group of people that have found us that want to eat this way. Not necessarily do they have to eat this way. There's two groups. There's people that have to eat this way, right? And then there's people that want to eat this way to prevent getting something, or for other reasons.
Have to would be they're already suffering from something.
Yes. Have tos are the ones that they have a chronic disease and they're working on reversing it or preventing it from going any further. And the want tos are, I don't want to end up that way, which was me. I didn't want to end up with a heart attack, or I'm doing this for environmental reasons or for whatever, for other reasons.
Awesome. And if I give you a crystal ball in 3 to 5 years' time, what do you hope that you want to see in the landscape? Whether it's from contributions from your company or just in general.
Yeah, I want to see more people following this way of eating to prevent the serious problems that we have in the United States with chronic disease, and it's just overtaking, I feel like, our whole health system. And so I feel like we can make a big impact on that by just spreading the word, making it easier for people to adopt this way of eating, and that should make the most impact in my mind.
Awesome. And last question is, if someone wants to, connect and, buy from off of your website, is it a very challenging process?
Super easy. You just go to wholeharvest.com, you go to the menu section, you can fill your box with anywhere from 8 to 21 meals, and you can choose the meals. We have 20 to 25 meals at any given time on the menu. Fill your box, check out. It comes to you within a few days, and you're good to go.
Nice. And then the food, how do you source the food from certain what kind of farmers do you source? How does that work?
Yeah, so we're located here in Denver, and we source from all types of sources, but mainly organic whenever we can possibly get them. And you'll notice when you get our food that the ingredients are very high quality. That's something that we get told time and time again.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mark, and keep fighting the good fight. And tell your co-founder,
Yeah.
keep running.
Going.
Yeah, keep. Thank you very much.